So let's shut that. Are we just going out? All stream recording? No. Right. Starting. Stream health is good. Okay. Everybody can probably hear me talking while I'm dealing with it. Everybody just talk amongst yourselves while I'm dealing with this. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Right. Now we're back for what could be the last and only time for today, but we're still back. I'm back. I always try. I'm coming back. I'm back. Hi. Can you all hear me? Hey, sound off if you can hear me, streamers. What happened? I don't know. I'm doing the same thing that I do every morning. Turn on the the system that I use to obviously run the editing software, and then obviously I check it while I'm watching YouTube, and then I'm watching obviously the stream while I'm talking to you guys. And normally, the last 12 episodes, everything's been fine. There's been no problems. And then this morning it's just like boom, 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 you're cutting off. You're cutting off, you're cutting out. And so Gary's probably going to go massively mad because there's probably like 4 different videos of mini episodes of the stream. But it's the technical issues. It's the technical issues you have to go through. So, I can hear somebody's got a bird in the background. I'm gonna mute all them people. So all I can really do is say I'm really really sorry if there are any massive technical issues this morning. I'm unsure and none the wiser exactly what it is. Maybe lower the resolution of the YouTube stream so it doesn't take up so much bandwidth. I want to say I know how to do that. But I also know that Gary obviously sorted that kind of stuff out, and it's been fine for you know that I don't want to mess with anything that's already been set up. I'm gonna wait for obviously Gary to go, yeah, this is the problem, and I'll fix it. So hopefully there is no more issues. I mean the live it says live stream health is green, so that's fine. We're just gonna see how it goes for a little while, and me and Brinsley are obviously gonna try and get some more challenges done before obviously the shit all hits the fan. Right, we need flaky fish. What's that down there? Brinsley, I'm stealing this wagon. Come and get on this wagon with me. Sir, I need your wagon. I'm afraid. Up you get. Alright. Oh, he's attacking me. Come on, Prince. Come on. Time to go. He's trying to shoot his own horse. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to head up to the fishing spot. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, what the hell was that? Okay, can we still go? We can still go. Yes! Caused a massive crash and it killed that guy's horse. Alright, we're gonna head to the fishing spot, the Moonlight Pool, and try and get some fish from up there so we can get the flaky fish challenge. Handbrake scared across the train tracks. There we go. So like I said, yeah. Hey, you thought your driving was bad because you do that by accident. I purposely aimed for that guy and took him out. So that's what I was doing. So yeah, like I said, I really, really want to apologize this morning for any technical hitches. I apologize if there's going to be any more technical hitches. I have no control over these things. Like I said, I'm putting it down to solar flares, bandwidth, speed, the whole 9 yards, all that kind of technical stuff. But you know what? I'd feel bad, but at the same time, you go through it. The show must go on, as they say. So you just got to work through it. You've just got to keep going with it. You got to bring those episodes. When people click on this episode and they go, "Man, that episode was shit. He kept disconnecting." It's like, well, that's what happens, man. Sometimes that shit just. You got to deal with it. You got challenges. You got to hit these challenges really hard. No need, expect the unprofessional. See, that's what I always say. People always say to me, they go, "Oh, you got to be more professional," and I'm like, I don't. I just have to do something. You know, there is like for me, I suppose when it comes to YouTubing, if YouTubing is a word. Like, I don't think you can actually have a professional YouTuber because it's like somebody recording a video on their phone and going, "Oh, I want to be a professional." It's like, well, you're just using a phone. Like, like Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio's a fucking professional, you know. Um, like Josh Brolin. Josh Brolin is a professional. Even um, even Ridley Scott. He's a professional. I am none of those. I am none of those people. So I am hell of a not a professional. So that's fine. I can live with that. Heading up to the trail and then around because I'm just kind of driving this at the moment, Brinsley, until you tell me you've got your challenge. So we are literally off-roading all the way on this wagon. Oh, look at that. Handbrake skid, knocked the rock out of the way. Badass. Yeah. No, Bruce, so we might be getting a Request sequel. Are we talking about Evil Dead? Yeah, I heard that. They're supposed to be bringing a new game out as well. It was supposed to be a VR type game, but that's actually turned out to be false. So, jump out! I crashed. Yeah, they're supposed to be making a new Evil Dead game, which I'm looking interested in. But then I'm like I love Evil Dead, I do, and I'll go with any Evil Dead that you can give me after a while. But it's been such a short time since Evil Dead Season 3 ended that I'm actually just kind of like letting it go for a bit. Yeah, I'm just letting it go, and I'm just gonna wait for a little while until something proper comes along. You know, because I don't want them to rush into it and get something that actually is really quite shit and actually puts me off of watching any more Evil Dead. Right, pickerel. I'm gonna check with this fish because you need to have seasoned flaky fish, and it's always a bugger to work out what fish breaks down to what thing. So let's break that down, and that gives us flaky fish meat. Cool. So if we get some pickerels, we'll be fine. We just need pickerels. Grip your rod firmly in both hands and just fling it out for all the world to see. That's what you want to do. Yeah, Brinsley, you might be getting a little bit too fat, eating too much meat, but it's okay because your character, like, I used to think the weight issue would actually have an issue with my character, and it used to, like like your drain rate on your dead eye and your stamina and your health are affected by the weather and what you eat. But because the food you eat doesn't really make much of change. So like, and what I mean by that is, like I was trying to keep my weight above a certain thing in the game, and um, I was eating lots of sweets to try and keep all my stamina up, and then after a while I was like, actually this is costing me way too much money in sweets, so I'm just gonna stop after a while, and so I did. What was that? Gritty fish meat. Okay, bluegills give you gritty fish meat, so we're mainly looking for pickerels. Don't want a bluegill. Maybe a perch. Yeah, a perch might do it. Let's see what a perch does. And then if not, if we can't get much from here, we'll head up to the other fishing hole just up the way. Come on, Mr. Perch. Come on, Mr. Perch. There we go. Gotcha. Gotcha, you little bastard. I bet he's a bluegill. That looks like a fucking bluegill. What is it? Oh, it's a perch. Right. Let's break the perch down and see what that does. I really should write. Well, I should really, be writing all this down so I know what fish does what. Yep. Grip your rod with two hands. Throw it out for all the world to see, and then just let your tackle just splash all over the water. Some double innuendos there for you all. Flaky fish meat. Cool. So perch does it as well. How many did we need? Did we need 3? 3. Ah, right. Okay. So we just need one more perch. You know what, Brinsley? We're getting really good at this. We're really getting good at knocking out all these challenges quite quick, aren't we? Like it's like in the first hour or something, we're getting like all of our half of our challenges done. Still love that panther yesterday. Man, I'm glad the internet didn't cut out while we were hunting those panthers. I watched that bit over and over again last night just for laughs because, I got attacked, Brinsley gets killed twice, and then I come back and I'm like, there's the friggin' thing. There's the panther, you need to kill it. So you should definitely check out that again. Right, let's see what a rock bass does. I'm guessing that's gritty. Oh no, rock bass is 3 as well. So what you need to do, Brinsley, is when you go into your satchel to look at the fish, it'll give you the option to break it down. So then you need to just break it down into the relevant gritty fish, I suppose. Has anyone played Hunt Showdown? That was like a cool late 1800s, early 1900s Louisiana swamp horror vibe to it. No, what was it on, Lee? Was that on PC, console? I mean, it kind of sounds like an 1800 Left 4 Dead kind of game. I feel like you're running through the swamps as like a team of 4 being chased by something. I could really lasso his legs out from underneath him. Gonna just trip him up. On PC right now, but it's coming to Xbox. Oh right, so it's new. Well, if it's new, I'm sure Gary will definitely probably be on it, and it'll probably turn up on a Game In Friday. So that'll be cool. Should I? Like, just as he's reeling in a fish, just as he's about to pull out the water, kablam! No, I wouldn't. I'm not that evil. I'm not. Other people are, but what about one of these? So we give him a candle. See what happens. Hey Brinsley, here, let's catch a fish this way. No, I'm not going to. We do it the old-fashioned way. Is that a bull elk? Rocky Mountain bull elk. Right, actually, while he's looking for his fish, I'm just going to write this down in my notepad, actually. I'm going to write these down in my notepad. Right. What was it? It was rock bass, perch, pickerel equals flaky fish. See, it's like I know that salmon, like sockeye salmon, that is your excellent fish. That's what you really want. What's up, peeps? What's up, Soldy Gamer? It's 2-player teams in PvE, PvP style bounty hunt. Oh. Well, like I said, I mean, Gary will probably, if it's on PC, Gary will probably get it, download it, have a look at it. Tell me if it's any good or not. Right, Bluntmaster, are you breaking down your fish? Have you got your free flaky fish? Right, we'll head down to the farm. I don't know if I've got any herbs, actually. Have I got any herbs? Well, I got a burdock root, ginseng, oregano. I've got oregano. That's good. Push myself through. I'm really looking for the summer. I'm not really looking forward to the summer bonuses. You know, they said a while ago that obviously you'll be able to choose what kind of profession you want to be. Do you want to be a bounty hunter? Do you want to be a treasure hunter? Or do you want to be an animal collector? And I'm really excited about all 3 of them. Because, whoa, shit. Because, you know, it's one thing being a bounty hunter in the game. You know, bounty hunting is really easy. People People cause trouble, you ride up and you fuck them up. It's easy to do. But treasure hunting and animal stuff, you know, animal collecting, that will be where like the real skill comes into it, and it will be something different to do because I reckon everybody will be doing the bounty hunting because, well, that's what you do, isn't it? You go around and you fucking shoot the shit out of people. But it's like if the game says to me like, oh, we need 10 cedar waxwings, I'm gonna be like, wow, I'm gonna have to find where the cedar waxwings are and then, you know, get them so I can get them to this place. When is the update coming? You know what? I don't know. With Rockstar, you never know. You'll just wake up one day and the game will need a download and everybody will be talking about it on social media about this new update. You know, like Rockstar do not ever tell you shit. And that's what I obviously love about them, is because they always just keep you on your toes. They're not going to tell you something that they can't deliver. Um, they just do it, and they just go, look, if you don't like it, fuck off then. That's what I loved about GTA 5, like that Christmas time when you woke up and it was just blanketed in snow. It's like, nobody ever told us it would snow in Los Santos, let alone fucking at Christmas time. That was great. That was great. Will you guys review the Crank movies? Yes, one day they'll pop up on the list. Gary, I know, loves Crank 1. I'm not sure about Crank 2. I like Crank 1, and I kind of like Crank 2 just for carrying on the story. But it was a little bit more far-fetched than the first one. The first one was just really funny. Like when he shags his girlfriend in the middle of the street to keep his adrenaline going up, and those Japanese schoolgirls go past in the bus. I don't know if it helps him or if it turns him off or whatever, but you know, that was funny. Chelio, is it Chelio? His name is. Crank 2 kaiju scene was awesome. I haven't seen Crank 2 in ages. I have to watch it. Like I remember he is it Crank 1 or Crank 2 where he electrifies himself with the generator just to keep his heart pumping. But yeah, no. It made me appreciate Jason Statham a little bit more, that he was able to make a fun action movie and take the mick out of himself and actually pull it off. You know, like not many people would have been able to pull off that film and it to be actually as enjoyable as we all think it is. Can I do anything else while I'm here? Put in predator bait. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do that now because there's gonna be a day where one of us is gonna fucking have to go and kill a panther or something. If you like John Wick, there's a movie called The Villainess on Netflix. Watch a trailer and you'll see what I mean. I got told about another TV show on Netflix today. It's called Fright Night, and it's basically where people are fucking put in like. They're put in prank situations, but the pranks are like really fucking high top. Like somebody was telling me this morning that there was a sequence where these three models. Yeah, I'll keep up with you, Brinsley. I'll follow you for the Octon. These three models were hired to I don't know to. Oh, you just missed the train. Then. That was lucky. They were hired to show necklaces or something. And they're stood up on the stage and people are bidding and they think they're bidding on the necklaces. But what they're actually doing, the people are actually bidding on the women, and the women actually freak out at the end, like, oh my god, they've actually bought me. You know, like that scene in Taken where his daughter is bought by those men. A bit like that. So that kind of looks interesting, I suppose. Atomic Blonde doesn't get enough recognition. That movie is a gem. I would like to see Atomic Blonde. I saw it and I was like, oh, it's just a female John Wick, which is true. But Charlize Theron I like as an actress, even in things like fucking Prometheus. She was good in Prometheus. And if she goes through half the training that Keanu Reeves went through, to obviously get his stuff all up and running, then it will be great. You know, I really want to watch it. I also would love to watch the one with Jennifer Garner in. Oh, what was that one called? Where she plays the mum and her family were killed. What's that? Is that the oxen over there? That's a mule. Her family are killed and she comes back like fucking like John Wick style actually. Somebody's already skinned the oxen here. You can see Brinsley. And what's that? Is that a wolf? That's a wolf. That is. Somebody killed a wolf here. Wolf here. Is that not a pelt? That looks like a. Is that a man in there? That's like, what the fuck is that? Like, can anybody else see that? I love Long Kiss Goodnight as well. I mean, am I holding the dog thing from the thing? Like, I don't know if anybody can now see this, but this is like a double-headed dog. You know? It is the thing, see? I mean, that's why I love this game. You know? They've got the thing in fucking Red Dead. Is that a man in there? If it carried on, it would have imitated these dogs. That there, that's not dog. That's imitation. Oh, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take it over here. I'm going to drop it down. And then I'm going to set fire to it just to make sure it don't die. That was yours, was it? I'm going to set fire to it, just don't die. Burn it. And then, in a bit of symbology, I'm going to be like, yeah, and fuck you too. Boom, yeah. Right. I'm pretty sure that has killed it off. So. That's our thing for the day. Yeah, watch Clark. Watch Clark. Okay, what are we doing? Right, so we need to get you your oxen at some point, so we'll come back on there for that. Rescued somebody in need. Multiple kills in Showdown. Player kills with free roam of explosives. Okay. Let's ride up to here while we wait for a free roam event to pop up. Because that's the marker we're heading up to is the woman who hides out in the cave, so we should be able to find her. And then when we come back, if she's not there, we'll ride back down to Lemoyne, Saint-Denis, because I know of another woman down there, but she may betray us. Yeah, you cut your hand, Brinsley. You know, is that fine? We're gonna have to obviously keep an eye on him. We might have to do a blood test. Which one was it again? We got to rescue somebody in need, and that's the woman up in the cave. We'll pop up there. The free roam event is killing people with explosives. But I find as well when you're moving a lot, if you just stick to the roads. Morning, sir. While you're riding along the roads, like you always want to just jump off and just go flying into off road because obviously it's a lot quicker. But there are so many things that go on the side of the road that sometimes it's just easier just to stick to the path and just follow that. So who's that over there? Battery Urzi. Is that a coyote? That's coyotes. Coyotes chasing a rabbit. Yeah, because I know that there's a woman down in Saint-Denis, and I know there's a guy who needs rescued as well. I don't have a cut. Oh, he's been assimilated. You know, we probably need to... Yeah, we definitely need to blood test Brinsley. He might have to spend the rest of this winter tied to this fucking couch. Just gonna throw that out there. Right. Let's speed up. Let's see how we're up in Amberino. Oh, the seagulls are out in force today. Man, when I was walking home today, there was like a seagull above on my neighbor's roof above their front door. And I was just walking along, and all I heard was this mighty splat, this bang, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I look over, and this seagull had dropped a fish head, like a whole fish head. And on the floor, this fish head is looking at me, you know, its eyes just staring at me, and I'm like, oh my fucking god. And then like 6 or 7 seagulls are all flying down, trying to get this one fish head. It's crazy that they're just fighting over it, and I just felt at the same time like that. Oh, more wolves. Where are you? Oh, you're being. Here he comes. Here he comes. Got it. All right, skin that one, Brinsley. You get the pelt and the big game meat. Big game meat will really help with your stats when it comes to eating. Did you meet the vampire in story mode? I never found it. No, I never did the story mode. In fact, my camp is still sat outside Valentine. No, actually, we're at the, we moved to the second spot. Just down by the river. That was a really nice spot. Oh, wow, look at that shot. How gorgeous that is. And that's where I left the camp, really. I mean, I read about the vampire. Is that your camp face? Everybody wonders to know if that's my cum face. No, that is not my cum face. I've got multiple cum faces. You know, it just depends on what mode I was at. How far, you know, like how many days I've gone without. Depends on what kind of face I'll go for. Sorry, I can't believe we're on the subject of my cum face. I haven't played much of the story mode yet. I just got to the river camp. Yeah, that's where I did, and then that was where I was stopped because I was sick and tired. I was sick and tired of working constantly for this camp, and it just seemed like nobody else was doing anything. And I'm like, you know, it was nice, but it was also too fake. It was a great game, but it was too fake. No, I did not wiki the ending. I just got people to tell me. You know, somebody said to me, they said, have you ever seen the ending? And I'm like, no. And they're like, oh my god, I think it was Gary actually. And he said, oh, you got to play it. And I was like, yeah, no, I should, but just tell me. And so he told me the whole stuff with Micah. That was one of the things as well that I think turned me off from the game. Was Micah right from the start? I fucking hated. I hated Micah. Every time there was some fucking bum ass mission where I had to go and help him or rescue him or do something with him. All I wanted to do was shoot that motherfucker in the face. Whoa! Just shoot him in. I've never noticed this hole before. Ooh, what's this? I just found a treasure chest. Haha! What's in it? Nothing. What a fucking bullshit that was. Okie dokie. So, like, obviously I haven't done the story mode. Is this part of the story mode? Because, I mean, like there are dead bodies here. Like, lots of dead bodies here. What's this? Where's this go? Like, is this must be part of the story mode, I'm guessing. So there must be something you come up to do up here with this. Weird. Okay. Yeah, and I just wanted to fuck Micah up. I really did. It's the first time and he's like he's locked in the prison or he's in jail and you have to rescue him and he's just being a complete fucking dick and I just wanted to shoot him right in the fucking face. And I couldn't. I had to carry on the story with him. So I just knew he was a bad man. And it was just going to come back to me in the end of the game. And I just couldn't get behind that. I just wanted to shoot Micah and get it over and done with and get him out of the way so that I didn't have any more trouble. But I couldn't. So obviously I know it, or you can't because obviously it's part of the story. So that's a shame. Right. She's not here, so we are going to head down to... We're going to head down to the camp, because I know that there's one down here. We'll head down there. She'll probably spawn in a minute, the moment we fucking ride off. Did you just crash? Brinsley crashed. You dropped your pelt. Yeah, rescuing somebody in need can always be a little bit problematic because you gotta find them. But like I said, sticking to the rope. Whoa, Brinsley! What the? Oh wait, what's that? That was a cougar. Man, Brinsley, you fucking Artex up. Like she crashed into me. Look at that, I nailed that fucking cougar. Boom. Right in the face. And what stars is she? She's a 2-star, so I'm taking this bad boy with me. Ah, you lucky. She was coming for you. I saved your ass, Brinsley. Saved you. Huh. Got me some pussy. Right. Keep an ear out because we might ride away and she might start getting attacked. I know that I've just remembered another spot as well up by the sockeye salmon. There's a guy up there who needs rescued. So we're gonna ride down to Saint Denis, see if anybody pops up, and then if not, if after a while, yeah, you're bad, Brinsley, you're bad. If after a while nothing pops up, then we'll head on to the Showdowns and get the Showdown series ones done. What's the best route to take, actually? Actually, no, this way. We'll go back this way, because I know that the guy, or the girl, sorry. Head back, oh. Well, actually, Brinsley, you keep following that marker. We'll see if somebody pops up, because only one of us can rescue a person at a time, so it's probably better if the two of us split off onto 2 separate roads and then follow our way back to camp. Simply because we might have a better luck at catching somebody as we're making our way along that way. Like I said, they are so random, and even though that there's a guy on YouTube who's like mapped out a lot of the places, I still think that some of them can just be completely random. But I may be completely wrong. So that's not the first time I can be completely wrong. But it will pop up. Actually, I just remembered that another one. There's a Mexican woman down here that needs to be saved. She needs to be taken up to an outpost. There's a guy over by Lemoyne Bridge. He needs to be saved. There's another woman being chased by the alligators in the middle of the swamp. So I'm betting there's lots of stuff and places on the map you haven't seen. Yeah, there is. Like a while ago, before I started doing the challenges, I was following the train track and just going around the map, trying to take in all the sites. Rival mission, eh? Ooh, could nail it. What is he? While we're here. Oh, he's just finished. He's just finished. And so I was making my way up through the north, and I came across the laboratory with all the lightning stuff. I came across the asteroid, the meteorite that crashed into the ground. There's some great outposts up there with some really great views to look up on, which I thought was really good. You know, it's like some of these houses like are bordered in. You know, it's like, do they have a story mode? Do they have some kind of mission you got to do? Probably. I haven't done them myself, but you know, I would like to. I'm not going to. I'll be honest, I'm not going to play the story mode for Red Dead Redemption, same as I didn't do the story mode for GTA 5. I'd like to, but I don't have the time, and I'm too busy doing everything else. So I'm not going to take anything away. I'm not going to diss it. You know, the story mode was probably you know, it's really, really good. I've heard it's one of the best story modes for a game in a long time. People have been talking about it for ages, but for me, the online, this what I'm doing now. This is my story mode. You know, this is my Arthur Morgan kind of shit. Right, she's normally around here, but she doesn't seem to be here today. So, welcome to Lemoyne. Right, this part where I'm parked here, this is normally where she will appear. There is another one in La Grasse. So I'm going to set the marker and we're going to head down to that one. Like it's very you're literally looking for one of these people that obviously has
What I give for a horse to fight.
you know their horses died or they've been bitten by a poisonous snake, you know. And you've got to like you normally just see their white marker appear on the edge of the radar, you know, saying there's something over there. So you just make your way over there, and half the time it's somebody in need of assistance of some sort. But we still need to come back on for Brinsley's oxen, so we might probably be better off going on to the showdowns, knocking them out first, and then coming back. And I'll go while he's looking for oxen. I can go for my person, and then he can get his person after. So I'm heading into the swamp to see if the woman with the alligators is there. She's normally there, but I'm not seeing any smoke. And that's another thing. If you see smoke billowing up, then that tells you that there's something nearby. So you head for that. But I'm not seeing any smoke. I love this. Like I saw this a while ago. Like, what the fuck? Like, who builds a tiny ass church? Like, this is the tiniest fucking church. Look at the pews. Like, who sits in those pews? Is this like a church for children? Like, is that a story mission as well that I've missed out on? You know, some crazy ass midget priest needs help. No, Jason, I did not have to beat up any tweakers today. But I did actually hear that in the same park, a guy did get attacked a couple of days ago and was knocked unconscious. He was like properly fucking knocked unconscious, and had to go to hospital. And I said to the person who was telling me, I said, look, I said, it's dangerous, you know. People are fucking, you know, there are people out there causing fucking trouble, so you gotta be careful. And if you have to defend yourself, defend yourself. You know, don't not put up a fight. If somebody's going to fucking attack you, and you're like, oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt them, don't be, because that motherfucker's gonna try and hurt you first, and so you really need to take care of yourself. Right, okay, so alligator woman isn't there. Right, Brinsley, as soon as you see like a plume of smoke, head to it, because it could be a person in need. But I know. Let's try. Right, let's head down this way. Let's head down this road, and then we'll head. I want to head to the butcher and drop off this cougar, and then we'll go into showdowns if we haven't found it. So you speed off if you want. I'm just gonna take it easy and talk to the people. How many hours have you put in this game? I'd have to look at my stats actually. I've been playing this since November, and I try to get at least a minimum of 2 to 3 hours a day. So whatever that works out to be. So what are we in? July now, so that's at least 6 months, 7 months. 7 months, 30 days average each month. 2 to 3 hours each day as a minimum. Maybe 20, 40, 60 hours, maybe more. Maybe I'd say at least I've got to put in at least 100 hours, because obviously I haven't counted this yet, the videos that we've been doing. So I'd say a lot. No, that's not a person. No. Campbell, yes, it's still hot over here. It is a blazing hot sunny day today with no clouds in the sky, so that's going to be awkward to go out in later. Oh, almost not Brinsley off his horse. Right, so there's nobody there. where to now? Where could be another one? Alright, sure, we're gonna go to the butcher. I'm gonna head up to the butcher. We'll do some Showdown series, and then we will come back on and get the see if we can get the rest of the people. Yeah, Linda does understand. At first, she didn't. You know, obviously, people would question why you would be wanting to play a game so much. You know, just doing one thing. And I mean, she never has a problem with me playing video games. She's a video game player as well. She's always loved playing video games as well. Is that a bridge down here? I'm trying to remember. I think there's a guy maybe down here. And she knew that I was playing Red Dead a lot, because obviously she'd seen me play GTA 5 a lot. And turkey? That's a turkey. And she said to me a while ago, like, you're playing it a lot, and I'm like, yeah, I know. And she's like, what is it that keeps making you go back to it? And you know, I said, well, it's quiet, it's a fun game, you know, I enjoy it. So he's not down here. There's normally a guy around here as well who's looking for a trip back to Braithwaite Manor, but he's not here today. So like I said, I think we might need to get into another server. And she's also very supportive, because she knows that I get very stressed very easily with people with no common sense, situations that could have been heavily avoided, but people just walked into them because they were blind and stupid and arrogant, and I stand there. It really fucking pisses me off, because I cannot do any of that. I can't be irresponsible or immature, or I can be immature, but I can't be irresponsible and not think about others, because I have to put other people first, because I've got a lot of responsibilities to do. You know, I can't make mistakes in work and just pretend that, oh, it's not my problem, it's somebody else's problem. I can't do any of that, you know. And so when people do it, it really fucking infuriates me, because nobody tells them off for it. If I do it, I'll get a bollocking.
I never forget. This is your first
So
time
she
here,
knows
right?
that I need to chill out. But I balance it, you know. Like when I told her I was gonna make videos of Red Dead Redemption, and I was gonna be doing my challenges each day, she honestly was really worried that I was just literally gonna quit my job and just sit there and do it. And she was like, $8.10. Brinsley, $8.10 for that good cougar pelt. Ooh, that was a good one. Might have to farm that bastard a couple of times.
Come again.
You know, and she said to me, she said, like, you know, you need to you know, you're not quitting your job, are you? I'm like, hell no, I'm not quitting my job. There was no free roam events then either. I said, I'm just gonna fit it into my own time, and I think that really helped her understand what I was doing, was that I was going to be doing it in my own time. You know, I finish work at 8 o'clock in the morning, I come home, I do my jobs and chores that I need to do, then I jump on and I play, and I only play for a few hours to get my challenges done, then I come back off and I carry on doing what I need to do. But because I'm not playing it in the evenings as much as I used to, because I'm recording during the days, I actually really like that. It's like Lungful Drummer says, I hate the addicted to video games thing. Most of the time it's just the fact that the person would rather be playing a game. It is true. But there is a hint of addiction there. You can get addicted to anything. Oh, goddamn music. Why do people do that? Why? Sorry about this. I got this jerk with his headphones on and his frigging game playing at the same time, and he's probably really happy with it. Yeah, turn it off. Thank you very much. Yeah, there is a slight addiction to it, because you, like I said, you'd rather be doing that than something else, and you kind of push it forward more than everything else. But you've got to balance that. Ah, Jesus Christ, get out of my ears. You've got to balance it. You know, if you're going to be playing a video game, then I apologize for this jerk's not being, just having his headphones on all the You've got to balance it. You've got to say to yourself, like if you say I'm going to be sat there playing this game for 9 hours straight in one day, then you've got to you've got you've got to balance it. If you're going to sit there for 9 hours, right, you've got to do other stuff. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, that's better. That's so much better. You've got to do other stuff in between, because it's not healthy. Things aren't, things cannot be healthy after a while. And you've got to be healthy. You've got to take care of yourself. And sitting around on your ass playing video games all the time is probably not going to help. Right, okay, so we're looking for multiple kills, going for A. I don't know if this one will count because we literally joined right at the... Wow! 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 Wow, wow. I got 7 XP for that. Wow, Brinsley. We fucking... Yeah, we took that game. We stole all 3 muggers. Like, was it just one guy on his team? Because I just went for A, and it just seemed like everybody else went for the others. I'm just going to proceed to the next game. It's like having a healthy diet. If you binge eat one thing all of the time, that's really unhealthy for you. So you need to eat greens every now and again. You need to eat meat. I know there's some people out there who are like, well, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat that. No, it's true. But you still need to have some kind of intake. Some kind of intake of something to balance it out. Where is your character, Brinsley? I'm on the dandies. Bluntmaster, where are you? Oh yeah, a little bit rotund there, as they say. Yeah, nobody bats an eyelid about binge watching series. Like you can't tell people they're addicted to Netflix. They're like, oh, that's different. I hate it when people say that to me. They go, oh, it's different. And I say to them, I'm like, how is that fucking different? I gave you it as an example, as a reflection of what you're doing. It's not different. It's the same thing, but in a different sector. So it's and that's what infuriates me about people. But I balance all my shit. I many years ago, I realized that obviously to kind of be able to walk the fine line, I suppose, where you're not killing everybody every day. That you have to accept that there's things you can control and there's things you can't control. So it's kind of like a yin and yang. And with the yin and yang, there's you have to have the balance. You cannot be good all the time, because one day you're going to snap and be very, very, very bad. But you can't be bad all the time, because one day you're going to get sick and tired and you're going to want to be good. So you have to do both. It's very difficult, but you balance it. You do good things by being polite and nice and responsible and helping and all that kind of stuff. And then you be bad by turning around to somebody one day and going, get the fuck out of my face. I don't... There is a light Ian and a dark Ian. Sometimes you really do not want to see the dark version, because the dark version is douche. Right, okay, I'm going to head out here. I'm going to head out here and keep an eye on this part, because they will come. Right, I've got that all popped up. Who's that there? There's one of our players. Oh, he's just fucking stood there doing nothing. Alright, multiple kills. There we go. I can't get him. I cannot get him. He's too far away. Right, we need a, multi-kill in 5 seconds. So I need to be able to kill 2 guys in 5 seconds. I should have got my shotgun. That's what I should have done. Ah, fucking get your gun out. I get him? No. Fuck. I'm wasting these fucking shots. I need to get them grouped up. I need 2 guys grouped up. So I'm gonna wait until they come. Bluntmaster's on the run around. He's causing all the distractions in the world. Pop that. Right, here comes one. He's gonna come through the back way. He's gonna try and come through the back way. Where are you? There you are. Watch it. There. Ah, shit. Ah, fucker. Only about 8 days left until my holiday, which would be nice. I shouldn't have wasted that. That was a fucking waste. Should have got my shotgun out as well. Looking forward to it. I mean, we are not going away this year because we got a big wedding to go to. I've only got 1 explosive left. Shit. I need to get to that base. I'm gonna go to that base. Yeah, we're not going on holiday this year because we got a big family wedding to go to in October. And so we're saving our money for that because it's a big holiday. But we are planning on getting some stuff done around the house, just simply because. Shit. Just simply because you never really get the time to do it, really. Ah, fucker! Come on! 5 seconds, motherfuckers! 5 seconds! Where is he? He is... Oh, nice. Ah, fucker! I'm out of explosive rounds! Ugh. Oh, I wish I bought my shotgun instead. Ah, fuck it, I'll have to just do it in the next one, maybe. You know what? Take this. Oh, is he? Really? Ah, fucker. Go, Buffalo. Come on. Ah, fucker. Got the loot. Go. Go. Jump on the horse. Get out there. Okay. Oh, fuck's sake, fucking horses. Like, he just fucking stood in that fucking piece of spiky wood and went, well, I'm not going to move. It's like, right, well, it would help if you did, horse. It would really help if you did. Got you, fucker. 5 seconds, motherfucker. There it is. Right. Where are they? Oh shit, they're up there. Where are these? Come on, motherfucker. Come on. Gotcha! Right in the face. Ah! Fuck, I didn't see his mate there. We have a day off work we can take, which is called Wellness Day. That is paid. It's for mental health. Yeah, I had that a few weeks ago, actually. I took time off because the guy in my work was being a complete fucking dick. And it's you know, I would honestly say fucking into the boxes. What the fuck, game? What was a waste of fucking Deadeye then? If it's gonna fucking into the box. Fuck's sake. Did you see that? He just fucking unloaded all the rounds into that goddamn box. Gotcha, fucker. Jump over the wall. Fucking action dramatic. Go. Push right through. I'm gonna get shot in the face. Yes, I know. There's fucking 2 of them there. Yeah, no. I always say it's kind of funny that nowadays, like, mental health is a big thing. You know, when I was younger, like, people just told you to suck it up. That was the worst. That was sometimes the worst thing That was sometimes the worst thing you could tell people. Get him! Yes! Multiple kill with a dynamite. Done it. I got my challenge, Brinsley. They both ran straight into that one. They must have been so bad. I'm glad I got that on camera. Yeah, the back when you were growing up, it was always a pain in the ass. Fucking life was always kicking you down. You know, especially a teenager growing up in the 90s, in the early 2000s. It was wasn't a great time. Nowadays, people have recognized that, which I think is really, really good. I got my challenge, Brent. I got mine. Where stress is a big thing. It's a real thing. Stress is just as big as a killer as cancer or anything else. Simply because mentally you feel down. You feel really run down, and because everybody else is run down as well, you're not getting the support that you really, really need. And like, I'm a tough guy. I can take a lot of shit. And I drink, which is great. Only at the weekends. I'm not an alcoholic or anything. And so, like, when I get home, I'm like, I'm just going to switch off. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to going back to work next week, but it's what I have to do. Other people, obviously, they don't get that. They go home and they can't switch off. They can't switch off. It plagues on their mind, and you get people with anxiety and panic attacks and things like that. And there are some people, I'm not going to deny, there are some people out there who do take advantage of the situation, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the people who, it's overrun, is it? Oh man, Wednesday, you'll be lucky if you can get double kills with this one. I don't know if you're going to be able to. Le Folesium. What did he say? A message. Hello. What did you say? An hour ago? Oh, that was the one I sent. I just sent one to this guy. Reported. So I'm reported? He's reported me? What did I get reported for? I just got reported by a guy for what? I mean, you guys watched the stream. I was just playing. But hey, some people just don't like being blown up by a stick of dynamite, and we lost that game as well. So I don't know how that one works. But yeah, no. What I was saying with people with mental problems on certain days, especially if you're single, and you're single because not because of any major reasons, but you haven't got the support then at home to take care of you. There's nobody there to stand with you and say, hey, it's okay. You need to take your mind off of it, or you need to chill out. Sometimes those people don't even have friends they can call on, because their so-called friends don't want to be friends with them, because maybe they don't understand the anxiety issue. Fucker, get off the wall. Got it. Did I get him? Go. Oh, he's on there. Get across. No, I'm swimming down river. He's gonna shoot me in the face. Oh, he's got me covered. Nice. Gotcha. Gotcha! One fucking shot in the face with a revolver. Oh, hell yeah. Right. I'm running. I'm running. Running. I'm gonna try and grab the markers as much as I can. Grab those markers. Go! Ah, I got one. I got one at the back. So. I have good colleagues at work. just one bastard. Yeah, it's always that one bastard who tries to make you feel shit. Just like that guy who just sent the message. Like Jake said, it's an empty. Sometimes it's just an empty thread, an empty threat. But they're the ones sometimes with the major mental problems because they're not. They have no empathy. I've realized this about myself recently, is I have a lot of empathy for people. Like when you're on Facebook, I'm on Facebook and there's a news feed that pops up and says like, fucking man kills daughter, or kills wife because she didn't cook his food properly and shit like that, or like something really simple like you left your baby or your dog or your grandmother in your car on a day where it was 90 degrees heat and you didn't bother to go back and check to see if they were okay. That shit really makes me fucking go, oh my god, that's horrible. That's absolutely fucking horrible. But I try not to overthink it because I'm like, well, I can't change it. I can't do anything. It's not like I can bring that person back to life, and I certainly can't have issues. I can't have issues with this other person who's been arrested. I've just got to move on. But you feel the emotion. You have that emotion just for a short period. They're going. They're making a break for it. They're fucking over us. You bastards. Coyotes. Empathy for those like myself who adore World War Z. I do have empathy for people who are very, very mistaken and can make silly mistakes, like enjoying a movie which is absolutely shit. But then I do expect people to have that same empathy with me. When I say like I could say to somebody like I like Army of Darkness, and they go, oh man, I hate horror movies. That's not empathy. That's just you hating on something. What would be nice if somebody says, oh, that's nice. What's it about? Oh, again, I got him in the river, but the other guy got me. They're trying to flank Brinsley. They're trying to flank on the left. I can't. I need to get my high velocity up. I'm coming through the middle. Fucker. Go, dive. I meant to dive to the left. Get out of the way. So, yeah, like Big Trouble in Little China. Some people don't like Kurt Russell. But I'm not going to hate on you for it. It's your own choice. What I am going to have, though, is an opinion, which obviously allows other people to have an opinion. And it's very difficult to accept that people have opinions sometimes. But then sometimes it also comes down to how you were raised. Maybe you were raised in an environment where you weren't allowed an opinion, and so that's why you are so aggressive to other people to enforce your opinion. And then obviously all comes down to a bit of mental health, because maybe you have some underlying issues of some trauma that you need to obviously come to grips with, and that's sometimes harder for people than anything else, is coming to grips with something that they can't change. I have no explosive rounds in my fucking shotgun. What happened to my explosive rounds? I had a few. Oh, come on, game. The second shot missed. What the fuck? Sometimes. I swear to God. Like, I gotta nail this motherfucker again. Oh, he's dead. Oh, shit. They flanked us. There's a guy behind us fucking trying to... Fuck you, you bitch. Grab it. Grab those orange. Grab those. I got him. Got him back. Right. We need to take the river, Brinsley. Or at least flank them so we can get behind them as well. cannot let them. Where are you? Where are you, little bastard? Right. Go. I've got people covered. Need to grab that middle one. Ah, got it. Yes, overtime. Go. Ah, yes, we won it. Nice. World War Z was nearly a trilogy of films. Yeah, a trilogy of films based on one book. You know? That's like saying Lord of the Rings was just going to be one movie. One really, really, really long movie. Right. Brinsley, how you doing with your challenge? I can't get the double kills. It's annoying. Yeah, you need... Some of them are really difficult. You need the explosive rounds. And... You need the explosive rounds and the Xbox... sometimes explosive arrows as well. You know, and it's not trying to get the explosive kills. You just got to be able to kill. Yeah, you just got to be able to kill two people quickly enough. Which would it be easier if I went onto the other team? You know what, Brinsley? I'm going to be nice. I'm going to go onto the other team. Well, I'm trying to work it out. If I go onto the other team and then just stand by somebody, but I've got to get you to come and kill both those people. So that's going to be... What I will do, though, is I will stick with you and try to give you some backup. And if I can injure them, then you can get the kills. So that's what I might do instead. I'll just stick with you. What do you look like again? You got the big fat belly in. There we go. You got the level waistcoat on. So I'll keep an eye on that level waistcoat. Yeah, the World War Z game. Can you tie up your own teammate? No, you can't. You can't. You have to. Yeah, you have to do it yourself. Can you tie up your own teammate? And World War Z the game. Yeah, it's very. This is the third person Left 4 Dead. And I feel they just slapped the name World War Z on because there are no other running zombie movies. You know, I want to know if in the game you can give yourself like invulnerability by infecting yourself with a cold. You know, to stop them attacking you for a short period. I mean, they could have easily just called that game like Train to Busan and just had like train stations every now. Like there should be like 4 train stations where you have to run out, get supplies, and run back to the train, and then move on to the next train station. That would have been a better game than World War Z. But you get a shitload of weapons. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Right, Blunt Master. Let's cover Blunt Master. Right, I'm just not fucking in there. Oh, should have fucking shot you dead. Did they just fucking smash us right through? They just smashed us right through. Oh. Right, incendiaries. Like, I was doing fine until I got killed, and now I'm not entirely sure where Brinsley is. But, Brinsley, the bow and arrow, I believe, has dynamite arrows. So you can grab that. Oh, fuck's sake! I was aiming for that motherfucker. I knew I should have gone for the other two. Yeah, if you aim for the bow and arrow, you might be able to get that and then get the double kills. But in this mode, they will be sticking with each other a lot. So keep that in mind, that you might be able to get the double kills. Where are you, yellow bastard? You're behind me. Watch out, you're on fire. There you go. Got it killed. There, you're on fire as well. Oh shit, that guy got killed. Oh, fire, motherfucker. Oh, I am the guy. I look like a well-good Mexican. That's a great outfit. I'm gonna head down here to this wood. Take cover here. Wait for the timer to run down. Keep an eye out for people. Got one of them. Here he comes. That motherfucker coming down. He coming for me. He coming for me. Come on, motherfuckers. Oh shit! Ah, you fucker! He had this fucking slippery bastard on, didn't he? So I went to lock onto him and I couldn't. I should have just shot his ass. Kingdom was a great show. I did really like Kingdom, and I am waiting for the for it to come back. I loved their idea of the infected. I loved how that all worked out. Where are you? Oh shit! Where is he? I love that idea. Can I help you? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Are you the public enemy? Have I just rescued the public enemy? I think I did. Yeah, revived your ass. I revived the public enemy. Oh, fuck, he just shot her in the face. I swear I revived her. Okay. Where's the boat? There's the boat. Oh, shit! I did not realize there was a purple there. Ah, bitch. Ah, bitch. Right, but we are winning, so hopefully Brinsley's able to get his challenge with maybe the arrows, maybe just getting them all to group up together. I just got 5 buckshots. You're on fire. I'm just running around setting people on fire in this game. You know, the less people they have to defend their guy, the better. Get him! Get him! Where is his ass? Yeah, he got him, man. Mr. White got fucked up. Head to our marker, see if we can keep him protected. And then cut over here to come to this one. Where? Oh man, I backflipped. I didn't even see that one coming. That one got shot right in the fucking head. Oh, that sounded like a bunch of exploding arrows. Where is he? He's right there. He's right there. There's a bunch of them, Brinsley. There's a bunch of them, like right there. Fucking! I didn't get a single. Oh. Too much excitement knocked my headset off my head. I didn't get a single kill then. There was like 5 of them there. So much excitement in this game sometimes. It gets crazy. Slide down the hill. Motherfucker. Got incendiary rounds. I hate it when the game immediately switches my ammo. Come on. Got him? Yeah, you're dead. Okay. No, I'm on fire. Where's that bone arrow? There it is. Get that. Oh, for fuck's sake. I could see I was under fire. I was under fire. I just could not fucking see it. Guardian. Reminds me so much of Guardian on Gears. That was a fun game. Right, if they're all over there, nobody's protecting our guy, so we need to get over here to protect our guy. Where is he? Where's that one? I got you both. But you got my guy before he could get you. Ah, shit. Shit. On the fire. Fucker. Fucker. Fucking shouty then. Pop the health, please. That'd be nice. Keep. Whoa. Yeah. Where are you firing at? Oh, what the? Right, what was that? The Litchfield rifle. I don't like the Litchfield repeater. I don't. It's supposed to be really, really good, but I don't like it. I'd rather use the Lancaster instead. Right. 3 shots left. 3 shots left with the shotgun. Let's go down and put one in this person. Oh, Bone Nickel's been killed already. That's good. That's good. Shit. Where's the other guy? I can't find any purple targets. I'm looking around. I can't find any. Go, Blood Master. Go. Get him. Get him. Oh, he's dead. There's 2 down here. He's dead. He's on fire. No. Now you're fucking dead. I had to shoot that guy twice. Put him down. I'm all out of incendiary rounds. So I'm gonna have to use my high velocity. You are dead. Where's our guy? Our guy's over here. You just hiding here, you hiding here. Love that hat you got on there, bro. 30 seconds. Keep you protected for the time being. I'm gonna let Brinsley run off. I got my challenge. I got my kills. I've wasted too much ammo. I don't need to. I just need to protect you. Pop that. Ah, shit. Where on the fire from? Where are you? Cover. Go on, go on, go into the. Oh, fuck's sake. They're coming. They're that last guy. Has the multiplayer improved since last time played? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of new modes. Overrun is one. That's just obviously capturing all the points in the time limit. There's this one which is Guardian. Obviously, you just got to protect the person. There are new free roam events, like Railroad Baron. I'd love to be able to get onto a Railroad Baron, so that you could all see that. Okay, I was just about to get it, but it ran out of time. Savage, savage. That's always the case. You're just like 2 seconds away from getting it, and then somebody gets it. What about plunder? All right, let's try the plunder one, shall we? Let's see if we can do that. Plunder. If you don't grab the bags, you should be able to just sit down there and just. Shall we do another challenge? Screw this. Let's do this one last game, so we get some proper money. Let's not worry about winning it. We're not worried about winning it. We just need to obviously get you your challenge. Where's my Springfield? I can get my Springfield or my Carcano. I'm gonna take my Carcano. Okay. And what I think you should do, Brinsley, is run to where all the bags are, but don't grab a bag. See you later, Campbell. Don't grab a bag. Just stay there and just try to obviously kill them. You know, wait until they pick up a bag as well, because they won't shoot. They'll shoot you if they know you're there to kill you. But once they grab a bag and they run, then you can keep shooting them in the back. And at the end of this one, if you can't get the challenge in this one, we'll head back onto the other mode, because I think I've only got 3 left. No, I think I've only got 2 left. Kill the ones in the free roam events and rescue somebody in need. So yeah, and we'll come out and I can go make a cup of tea, and then you can ride us up to the marker and see if that person needs rescuing. We'll do that, Brinsley. Like I said, some of them are pretty easy. Sometimes the challenges are really easy and you can get them done. Some of them are really hard, and some of them really need arranging. You know, you need to, like, if you know you need to kill people in 5 seconds, then you need to, like, some kind of explosive to be able to do the damage quickly, or shoot somebody low level quick enough so you can shoot another person. But I'm not worried about winning this game. I'm literally just gonna pull out my sniper rifle and just start killing people, trying to shoot and kill people. They'll all be trying to defend. They'll all be trying to defend their bases, defend their bags, all that kind of stuff. And I'll be trying to take advantage of it. Obviously, my team will probably get real pissed off because they'll be like, "Oh, but we're losing." I'll be like, because losing is part of life. You have to lose to enjoy the victory. Famous man once said that. That was me. I said that. Right, game. We're gonna start. We're gonna start. We're not gonna start. Are we starting? Brinsley, have you started? I'm not started. I'm just down here. Buckshot bow. So yeah, this is good. The game's kind of just stopped. We're all just kind of waiting now for it. I'm waiting for it to actually say, like, Rockstar, you've been disconnected from Rockstar servers. That's what I'm waiting for it to say. And no, not started yet. So it's not just me. It's Brinsley as well. So we're just kind of sat here, just waiting. Is the pause menu working? No, the pause menu's not working. I can't get the player menu up. Well, you know, this is different. I mean, it would really suck if I had to turn the whole Xbox off to get out of this. That would really suck. I kind of blame myself as well because I said that we would do one last game. We could have been back in free roam at this point, but we're not. Like, can I bring up the dashboard menu? Yeah, I can. I can bring up the dashboard menu. So the dashboard menu works. Um, wow, Brinsley, eh? What the fuck? Like, I think I'm going to have to restart my Xbox. Good job, Rockstar. Well, I mean, you say that. I mean, come on. This isn't like the first time you've ever been in a game which has crashed, you know? I mean, Jesus, it's definitely not the first game. Oh, wait. I heard the noise then. Is it going to start? Like, the game's still playing. Like, the music's still going. The dogs are still barking. I've just literally heard the music that suggests that the game would start. Yeah, you heard something as well. So the game is supposed to start. Um, but it's not. At least I know it's not me. At least I know it's not my connection. You know, it's nothing to do with me. So I'm up for suggestions. Like, I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes. I know that seems a lot of time, but like um, I have faith in Rockstar, so I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes, and if it doesn't work, then I might just restart the Xbox. I'll restart the Xbox up. Now, nope, now, nope. Oh wow, there we go. Wow, we won the match. Oh my god. Good job, Brinsley. Good job. Like, I'm guessing everybody else left. Yeah, everybody else left except me and Brinsley. And we won the match. We are badasses. uh, Playing two, not quite enough to do or enough payouts for missions, but still pretty fun. Yeah, you just gotta do what you can with what you have. Like, I only have a few hours to play, so I only get a few hours. I don't need to do a big thing. Like, like I could never understand all those people who used to play. Yeah, I'm gonna back out now. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, you need to get kills. Um, I'm going back out. We're going back out, don't we? Like, I remember those people who like playing Battlefield and Call of Duty, and they were so determined. They had to prestige, they had to prestige again and again and again. So they had to put hours and hours and hours into the game to be able to get their stats up to a point where they could literally just start all over again, getting knife kills. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. So, right, Blunt Master, what have you got left? I've got explosive kills in a free roam event and rescued somebody in need. That's what I've got left. The daily challenges are keeping us busy. The daily challenges are keeping us busy. But you gotta know when to roll, know when to walk away, know when it's done. Because you will end up being the coward of the county when the deed is done. You could have heard a pin drop as Tommy walked across and locked the door. I love that. I love that song. My mum used to play that song a lot when I was younger. Coward of the county. Love it. I see you were focusing on the challenge the other day, which also take a lot of time to enjoy and roleplay, but I'm also broke as hell and already did all the missions and a bunch of the strangers. And you need 1 ox, do you? Right, okay, well I'm gonna set up head to the marker. Oh, actually, where's your horse? I'll jump on the back of your horse because I need a cup of tea. So jump up, and I'm gonna set a marker for ya. Who's this riding up behind me? I can see him on the map. I'm gonna set the marker for you to ride up to the oxen, and then while we're going, right? If you see a stranger along the way, stop the stranger. Try to pull me off the horse, and then you can get that one as well, and then we'll try and get the ox one. So, but what we're gonna do, Nate. I mean, if you ever get the chance to get on, Nate, and you want to play with us, obviously I don't know if you're Xbox or PS4, but if you get the chance, just come on with us, and we will we'll help you because I don't really worry about money like that anymore. So, all right, I'm just gonna make a quick cup of tea, and then I'll be right back. And I'm back. How are we going? Hey, we haven't crashed yet. That's good. Brinsley, you haven't crashed. Got my cup of tea. I love it when it goes into cinematic mode. Sometimes I don't want to break it because it looks so good. But yeah, I like the Lamat revolver. I used to use the Schofield a lot. The Schofield was my go-to gun, and then I got the Lamat. I used the volcanic pistol a lot, obviously, for the pistol stuff. I mean, I like the pistols. They're just obviously a bit. Did it? Yes, there you go. There's your oxen. Go get. Oh, he's gone. Go get him. Nice. Oh, he knew you were gonna kill him. How many bullets did you want to put in that thing, Princey? Nice. He's got his ox. It is an ox, isn't it? Yeah, it should be an ox. Yeah. How much does it cost? About 300. Oh yeah. Taking a look at the Lamat. With the Lamat, Nate, way of doing the challenges, you can make your gold quite quick. And then what you do is you use the gold to pay for the weapon. The Lamat revolver is pretty damn good. For that price, it comes with a shotgun. It's got a shotgun attachment, so you can put shotgun shells into it, which is nice. And then when you have all your different bullets, like you got your regular, which don't do much damage, then you got your high velocity, which do a bit more, split point, then you got your express, then you have your explosive round, which is the darkened circle between the express and the shells. Your explosive rounds in your guns are the most powerful fucking shit you can get. They are like, they're one-shot killers. They are one-shot killers. So, right, okay. Brinsley, can you ride up to... I want you to ride up to my marker up in Roanoke Valley. We're going to split up for a second. Because I know for a fact that there's somebody up here in Bacchus. And there's definitely another person up by Roanoke Valley. Okay? And we're going to split up. You're going to go to Roanoke Valley. I'm going to head over to Bacchus Station to see for strangers. If neither of us find any strangers, we'll hook back up again. And at the same time, we'll wait for a free roam event. Okay, so you set your marker for Roanoke Valley. As you can see, I'm zooming in now, so you're probably watching me, where my panther is. That's the cave where that woman is. I'm going to head over to Bacchus Station, because I know that there's a guy around there that I could get. And then we'll hook up. Alright? Right. See you in a minute. Like I said, it's probably easier for us to split up when it comes to rescuing someone in need. Yeah, there's somebody in Saint Denis. There's strangers all over the place. It's just remembering where they all are, and then getting to them. Because there's only one person, I'd have to rescue that person, and then obviously Brinsley would have to rescue that person again, but have to wait. And the spawn times are like I said, I don't know the spawn times and things like that. So that looks like smoke. So I'm going to see if that's a person. Also, Brinsley, keep an eye out for smoke plumes as you're going, because a smoke plume tells you there's something over there, and it could be somebody in need of a rescue, or it could just be a camp. So. There's been some strange games this morning, isn't there? I mean, like 2 games we won, which the connection was a bit off. And we won both of those games. So. Alright, I'm going to get my Lamat out. Oh, there's somebody already up here, actually. That's the shotgun. I've got the shotgun attachment attached. Oh, I got nailed in both. Yeah, you filled me full of nothing because I just blew you away. There was another guy up here. I swear there was a guy up here I just saw. So I came up just to help. Have you noticed if the strangers reappear after you've already done a certain one? They do reappear, but I don't know the time restraints. Like I came across one woman. I'm gonna just wave to this guy. Hey friend, I saved you some buddies. Hey friend. You know, I came across one woman down by Saint Denis, and then as I was riding off, there was another stranger nearby, but obviously I couldn't interact with it because I was already taking one stranger back. But that's the thing, when you have these servers. Obviously, I don't know technically how it all works, so I'm not going to pretend like I do. But when you have so many people, I think that's why they have them just spawn constantly in one place, so that you'll come after somebody else who's already done it, and you'll have to wait for that person to respawn. But they've also put so many in the game that if you go to one and it's not there, you're bound to find another one as you're going around. Like I remember once I was riding to get a stranger for a challenge, and as I was riding, I came across another stranger and had to deal with that one first. And I was like, well, I was looking for a stranger, so this is just really lucky that I was going this way, you know. Are you sure it doesn't count for both of us? No, because the stranger only goes with one person. When you rescue them, they go on your horse and they ride with you to it, and so it counts towards you doing it. It's not like a posse thing. I wish it was, but it's not. I think I tried to do it once before with Zane. Me and Zane were doing it, and you know, we were looking for this. Where's my marker? Because if I remember rightly, I was hunting. Oh, all the way up there. That's right. I was hunting for salmon. I was hunting for salmon like a month ago, and there was a guy who needed rescuing just down the way from me. So I went and rescued him, and then I rode a canoe. There was some canoes nearby as well. So I rode the canoe down. Oh, Artax, going around in circles like a douche. Question for... Oh, you got ambushed, did you? Yeah, well, that's some extra money for you. Question for the audience. Favorite music? I was thinking about this question this morning when I was in work, and so obviously I know a lot of people drop the questions for me to talk, so I wanted to ask. Favorite music? Like, just like with your films, if you could put one album on now, any album, any singer or songwriter, and you wanted to listen to it, who would it be? Like, I'm a big fan of Jimi Hendrix. Love Jimi Hendrix. Think he's one of the greatest guitar players ever, and just love his songs. All Along the Watchtower is friggin' fucking awesome. And when that song came on in Battlestar Galactica, that was just, you know, yeah, like that broke me in that TV series. I was just like, they just put fucking All Along the Watchtower in here. This is friggin' awesome. Hey, guess what I found? I knew it. I knew you'd be here. You were last time. Right. So Brinsley, if you need another person, there's a guy here by the sockeye salmon marker I put up. So I'm gonna take that. We'll take him down to Downs Ranch in a moment. Deftones. Oh man, Deftones are amazing. My friend Tom is a massive fan of Deftones. Absolutely loves them. I remember growing up, and obviously Back to School was probably the first song I heard from them. But I know that they've done lots of songs, but I'm not a big song person myself. You know, movies are my cup of tea. Music kind of comes second, and so I usually just stick to this. I usually just stick to the stuff I know. So with Deftones, like, oh yes, 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 yes. Oh, guys, you are in for some luck. This is going to be friggin' awesome. I did this a while ago and I get to do it again. Come on, come on. Let's go Deliverance style, shall we? I love Change by Deftones and Shove It. That's a great freaking song. I love Shove It. So Helmet is always a go-to me. Going to try and see them in a few months. Nice. Helmet, are they a rock band? I'm assuming they're a rock band. Jesus Christ, it could be a religious singing band. Well, I don't know. But I mean, like I said, I'm not a big music person, so this is why I wanted to throw it out there for the audience to find out what it is, because I know we all like movies, and obviously we like computer games because we're playing it. We're always watching, but you know, music soothes the savage beast. Oh, Static X, man. Push It. Is it Push It? The song for Duke Nukem, Land of the Babes. That's a great song. Play that one. Black and White. That was the first song I heard from them, and I wasn't too sure of them at first, but then I realised that they were not as heavy. Oh, it's only got one shot. Oh, around the rocks. Watch out for the rocks. But I just liked how fun they were as well. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, Static X, like, he didn't, I can't get him. I mean, he didn't die of, like, a drug overdose or anything, did he? It was just like an accident, or not, like, you know what I mean, it wasn't like he was head to toe filled with fucking heroin like fucking Linkin Park or fucking Chris Cornell. So the band still needs to obviously continue. It's what they do. It's how they make their money. Whoa, through the rapids! Oh. Wisconsin Death Trip. What was that song Gary got me into when we were younger? Is it with... Come on, get up. South Texas Death Ride. Yeah, South Texas Death Ride. I like that song. That's what Wisconsin Death Trip just made me think of. South Texas Death Ride. South Texas Death Ride, you motherfucker. I like my rap. Like I said a couple days ago, I got into my rap a long time ago, which really scared my friends because, you know, my friends Gary, Andy, you know, they were all big rockers back in the day. They had the fucking big leather spiky boots, you know, the makeup, the black outfits, the Marilyn Manson tickets. You know, they were well into it. Now, obviously, I wanted to get into it as well. But I'm a Limp Bizkit fan. Always loved Limp Bizkit. And people were like, that's not rock. And I'm like, well, okay. And then obviously you made the title, new metal, and all that kind of shit. Where's the cave? I can't find the exact spot. Okay, I'm about to bring it up on my map, so watch my TV. Right, take that away. Right. You need to move a bit norther. Norther? You need to move a bit norther. Look on the map where the R is for the Rannoch Rally. And you'll see like a little thing pop over. Like there should be probably a camp down there. If there's a camp down there, okay, the girl will respawn. But if not, you can come to this salmon spot in a minute and help this person because I got mine. Yeah, what was I saying? So everybody was into rock music. We used to go down to the rock club every Friday, get into mosh pits and stuff like that. And then through playing San Andreas, I started listening to a lot of Dr. Dre. I was big into Eminem. I liked him. Lyrical fucking genius Eminem is. Loved Dre. Loved the fact that he was more of a producer than a singer. And that opened up my eyes to people like Tupac, Biggie, Wu-Tang Clan, Nas, Mos Def, even people like Missy Elliott. You know, I love it when Missy Elliott sings. You know, I don't care what people say. I think she's hot. How about the Black Keys? Not actually heard of the Black Keys, but as I was saying, with the fact of like Dr. Dre, in one of his songs, was it he said it was I can see you bobbing your head, and I started to realize that if a song made me bob my head, I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it, and so didn't matter who was singing it, be they black, white, rock music, rap music, fucking country and western, be it anything. If I found, oh, big pun, oh man, big pun's fucking great. Oh shit! Don't kill him! Don't kill him! And we survived! We survived! Get in the raft! Get in the raft! No, get in the raft! Can we get in the raft? We can still get in the raft! Come on, get in the raft! Oh, it's sinking! Oh, it's sinking! Yeah, we're getting on this. Come on! Let's get out the river! Let's go. Man, can't get around the boat. Love Jay-Z. Love me my Jay-Z. But what was I saying about Missy Elliott? Yeah, I got into Missy Elliott. I was like, man, she's fucking good. You know, Aaliyah, Little Kim, Gwen Stefani. I know Gwen Stefani's not much of a fucking rapper, but you know, she got in with Eve. I liked Eve. That was where I was going with that one. Eve was a great singer as well. And it just, yeah, it made me realise that if I bombed my head to it, I liked it. And if I could dance to it, then I would dance to it. And I didn't actually care. If somebody turned to me and went, I don't like this music, I didn't care. I honestly didn't care. I grew up listening to the Carpenters, you know? So when you're trying to tell people in school, when you're a teenager, that you listen to the Carpenters and you're getting shouted at or screamed at, because that's shit. That's not new. That's not music. Everyone should be into Britney Spears. I'm like, man, you don't get it. Like, you know, people like the Carpenters, you know, they made some good songs, you know. What was it? Calling Occupants of Interplanetary Craft. That's a great song. You know, and I know a lot of people were into the Michael Jacksons and things like that. And obviously a lot of that came back on us, didn't it? People still don't actually stand. A lot of people still don't understand if that's true or not. But you can't take away from the music, can you? Biggie Smalls, Wu-Tang Clan, and Mobb Deep are some of the best hip hop. You know, it's funny because when I got to the West Coast East Coast connection beef, like those two guys were dead already. It's like I've said to people, I got into Nirvana when Kurt Cobain had already killed himself. So I was well behind the times. But then again, I was saying to people like, hey, have you ever seen John Carpenter movies? And they're like, no. And I'm like, well, don't come to me moaning about me not listening to music because you haven't seen one of the greatest movies ever made. It's a thing. Like I said, I love music. My wife is a massive Smiths fan. She loves all that 80s good. All that 80s shit. Man, fucking Fleetwood Mac, Alice in Chains. Oh yes, now we're talking. Now we're talking some faves, some Wu-Tang Clan, some Fleetwood Mac, some Alice in Chains. You know, Rooster. Rooster is a great song by Alice in Chains. When you hear that pop up on Terminator Salvation, oh, it's great. You know, it makes you see the look on their faces like we haven't heard music like this. Never. You're like, oh, Pearl Jam. Oh, Pearl Jam. It's Evolution, baby. I love that fucking music video. Fleetwood Mac. Go Your Own Way. Go Your Own Way was a great song. Is still a great song. I love Go Your Own Way. And what's that? So over there, something bad's happening over there. And so I got into that Fleetwood Mac very quickly. And then obviously hearing things like The Chain, Rhiannon, like Stevie Nicks. Man, Stevie Nicks is a fucking sexy bitch. I killed the leader? I'm giving this guy some cover and fire. I mean, I wonder what this player must be thinking now. You know, he's down there trying to get in there, and here's me coming along in a sniper position. Where's my cock rhino? There it is. Come on, gentlemen. Oh, that guy, The fucking tree is in the fucking way. Right, I got you. I got you. There we go. Where are you running to, motherfucker? I just helped that guy a little bit. Just help him. No luck for you. Right, okay then. Right, well, is he still down there? Yeah, he's dealing with those guys down there. Right, okay then. Stevie Nicks was American Horror. She's still hot. She is. I love White Dove. Is it White Dove for her? No, Edge of 17. Edge of 17 is great. My favorite Nirvana song, Heart Shaped Box. Love Heart Shaped Box. And I think it's mainly because it was one of the first Nirvana songs that I heard at a young age that I hadn't heard so much, you know, because whereas I was growing up, it was all Smells Like Teen Spirit all the time. You Know You're Right is a great song. That is a great song as well. You know, and it was all Smells Like Teen Spirit. It was all Lithium. And then I heard Heart Shaped Box. Yeah, we haven't had a free roam event all this time. Yeah, it's crazy. I heard Heart Shaped Box and I was just like, man, that is really good, you know. Just a you know, it's just great guitar work. Red Hot Chili Peppers, I mean, nobody can fucking complain about Red Hot Chili Peppers, I think. I got into them in the Californication album. And, you know, a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people at the time were like, you don't know that music because you haven't been listening since the start. And I'm like, fuck you. Because, you know, I think Blood, Sex, Magic and Sugar and shit, whatever album that was, that one didn't do too well, you know. It wasn't until, obviously, Californication kind of boosted them back up into the limelight, and everybody, and they had to start getting off the drugs. Smashing Pumpkins, Butterfly with Bullet Wings. No, Bullet with Butterfly Wings. Love that fucking song. You know, just a rat in a cage. You cannot honestly, you know, you can't take anything away from that song because it's just amazing. Right, Brinsley. Okay, we'll head up to Fort Wallace. Brinsley, we'll head up to Fort Wallace and see if that stranger has respawned. Love Red Hot Chili Peppers. Just toured through the whole discography the past few months. They're on the top of my list to hopefully catch live. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. I've never really wanted to see a band live, ever. You know, it might sound crazy, but you know, I don't do well with people. Even though I'm talking to you guys, you know, and people watch the show and stuff like that. In real life, in public, you know, I don't really do well with people because, God, there's so many of you. And the thought of going to a live concert where there's going to be maybe 150, 2,000 people, 200,000 people is like I watch zombie movies. I am not putting myself in that fucking place. I'm not putting myself in a position where somebody may turn and 100,000 people may turn into zombies. No, thank you. No, thank you. I know it's silly. But I just, at the same time, I would prefer just to sit at home and listen to the albums. Like people pay money to go to Download and Glastonbury and all these live shows, which is great, but they show them on TV now. And so I'd rather just, you know, I would just rather sit at home in my front room with a bottle of beer and just watch them live because I can get close to them. You know, I don't need to have that connection with them. It's crazy. What Brinsley, I told you we'd hook up. You're heading up to Fort Wallace, yeah? Where's the marker? I'm going to set the marker first. There we go. That's the marker. So we'll see if he spawns. Hopefully he does. And then if not, we can head back over to the cave. Because, what is it? It's 11:30. We're still waiting for a free roam event to pop up, even though that's not happened. So we'll swing back and forth. And I've already got mine, so I'm just looking for you. Foo Fighters. Man. Have I ever told you my theory about Dave Grohl and Nirvana. I mean, obviously, if you want to hear it, I'll tell you it. But if you don't want to hear it, then I'll just shut up. But just in case you want to hear my theory about Dave Grohl. Right, okay. Oh, what was that? Was that a snake? Oh, it's a snake. It's a snake. Alright, let's pop down here. Just following this path. Following the path all around. Okay, right. So Lee wants me to enlighten everybody. Okay. So obviously, back in the day, Dave Grohl was the drummer for Nirvana, or he they had another drummer, and then Dave Grohl came along and he joined the band and was in a lot of their songs. And Kurt Cobain had obviously always said that he didn't really want to be famous, because the fame was just too much. He couldn't handle it. He had more money than sense and more drugs than he could handle. Where Dave Grohl, obviously, we can see Dave Grohl now. He's got himself off of all of that, and so he's not connected to it. But you imagine you're part of a band, a world-renowned band, and the lead singer of the band, the person that people are looking up to and worshiping and thinks a god, tells you that he wants out. He tells him one day that he wants out. He wants to disband the band. He wants to leave the band. And he just wants to kind of live a normal life. Now, obviously, Dave Grohl and Courtney Love at this point were obviously probably enjoying the money and the fame. Just Flash. Flash, really? And so, excuse me, I need to throw my cat out of the room for 2 seconds. Where are you? Oh, you're down there. Well, I'm not climbing all the way down there for you. You're just going to have to sit there and be quiet, okay? You're not going outside. Right. Where was I? That's right. And so Courtney Love and Dave Grohl get together and have this idea that, hey, we can't let him leave the band. Because if he leaves the band, we're all fucked. We're all out of jobs. We won't have any more money coming in. So they set it up so that he kills himself. I know it's sacrilege, right? I know it's sacrilege, but just hear me out. They set it up so that he kills himself. Fill him with drugs. He blows his brains out with a shotgun. Now he is seen as a bigger god. They make so much more money off of Nirvana albums now and sales. Dave Grohl is now successful. Courtney Love is now successful. Courtney Love goes and starts her band Hole. Dave Grohl goes off and makes Foo Fighters. And on top of that, works his way into things like Queens of the Stone Age, Tenacious D. He's just helping. But, something there are too many good guys in the world. And like I said, it's just a theory. But, I knew a guy back in the day who was a big Nirvana fan. And he was into the whole conspiracy about it. How can he kill himself? He was the pathologist said that he was so high on drugs there was no way he'd have been able to lift the shotgun into his mouth. And people say that they saw him a couple of days before and he was absolutely fine and all this stuff. So he fully bought into the conspiracy that I meant to set the mark out. That Kurt Cobain was killed. By somebody else. Yeah, now Lee, interesting, but didn't Courtney and Dave hate each other? Did they? But did they really? Courtney was obviously loving the life that Kurt was giving her, and obviously maybe Dave was, not enjoying it because he wanted to be the musician. But did they? But did they really? I don't think Dave Grohl had anything to do with it. No, that's like me saying Jesus had something to do with Kurt Cobain's death. But it was just like I said, it was just a full-fledged theory, crazy theory I've always had, where it's just been it's just too if I'm being completely honest, I just know that he just did way too much heroin and went, you know what, let's see what happens when I pull this trigger. And that's it. But then again, then again, you never know. Hey Campbell, I thought you were going off because you said bye to us earlier. Thought I'd play a bit of Where Was He and then listen to Ian's great speeches. Yeah, that's true. What's next on the agenda from Nate? We are still looking for a free roam event and rescuing somebody from Brinsley. We are literally waiting for a free roam event to pop up. We've had wild animals kills, and we've had. Can I hear somebody shouting? I can hear someone. Oh, there we go.
Please, can you help me? Go on and get
Right, Brinsley, he's all yours.
Come on, please. Look at me.
I got him. Right, you're gonna have to. I'm gonna take your pelt off the. Yeah, take your pelt off the back of your horse. Wait.
Yes. Finally.
Brinsley, hold on.
Oh,
I'm gonna take that off.
Feeling the blood moving through
Flash,
me
you're
again.
not going outside, okay?
You
You're
have
not
no
going
idea how
outside.
good that
Just
feels.
be quiet.
You know Emerald Ranch?
Yeah.
I need to get there.
Stupid cat.
Got someone I need to talk
Right,
to.
I've got your oxen pelt. I can't let my cat out. If you're wondering why my cat is meowing so much in the background, it's because she's not allowed outside anymore.
Lying on the ground takes out of you.
She had an accident last year where she used to go out a lot, and then she went outside and she was hit by a car, and my wife was so friggin' upset at the time. Like, me and Dylan had gone out to the cinema to watch Batman vs Superman, and I had the car, and so I've turned my phone on silent throughout the 2.5 hours I was in for the film. And as soon as I came out, I got all these phone calls from her saying, you need to contact me. And when I got home, I got told that obviously Flash had been hit by a car, her back legs were not moving, and she had to go into the vets, and it cost us a lot of money to obviously put her into surgery and make sure that she was okay. And it was like 2 or 3 months of rehabilitation of getting her to walk again.
I thought we was friends.
And now the wife's like, she doesn't go outside. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But now she whinges. She's like, I want to go outside. And I'm like, I'm not letting you outside. 1, you'll be chased by a dog or hit by a car. And 2, if that happens, my balls are worth spit. They're just going to get nailed to a door. So I ain't doing it. And now she just whinges and moans at me all the time that I won't let her out. So, oh God, Flash, do not touch my Xbox. Now she's just jumped up on the table. If I had a webcam, I have to get the webcam set up so you can see, you'd be able to see this shit. Oh, geese! Right, I'm gonna get these geese. Ah, there's another one. Where's the other one? Oh, it's Western Raven. Ah, crap. Yeah, it is sad that musicians are more remembered when they die. But I suppose it's like the age-old saying, isn't it? You don't realise you missed something until it's gone. And like I never liked Amy Winehouse. Oh, Master Archer, is that Master Archer? Okay, no, it's not. No, you can't do kills in that one. You can't do kills. Hey, passed it. Right, did you get your mission yet? You get your challenge? Right, because we're gonna pop into this free roam event. Oh God, we missed the invite. Missed the invite. We'll have to. Well, you know what? Actually, Brent, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do I'm gonna put us into a story mission, and then maybe when we come back out, we'll get the a free roam event. Oh, it didn't count. Oh, no way. Fuck balls. Right, okay, well when we come back out of this story, we'll head back to the salmon spot and see if that guy's there. But like I said, you got the choice between the salmon spot and you've got the woman in the cave as well, and you'll be able to check between those. But I mean, we've got like 2 left, which is pretty good. Why does the game hate me? It doesn't hate you, Brinsley. It's just broken in places. Sometimes a game just doesn't work. Off to play the sinking city. Good luck, Ian, and good chat. Cheers, Lee. Go and have fun. If you get a chance, come back on and tomorrow and tell us if it's any good. Because I've heard certain things. I've heard. Flash, you just fell off the window ledge. Did you just hurt yourself? Yeah, you hurt yourself.
Please, you
Oh,
got to
you
help me.
silly
I
cat.
can't help you, mister. That's way out of my
You
jurisdiction.
can't go
My
outside.
job is stopping folks
No.
from getting shot on these streets. You know
Just go and
that.
sleep.
She's my
Okay,
wife.
just
She's
go
my
and sleep.
goddamn wife.
Oh, shut up.
They'll do terrible things to her. You got to help me.
Maybe
This is why I
these
have a
people can help
goldfish.
you.
Goldfish are so much easier to take care of. What
Them?
horse do you have at the moment?
Sure,
I
why not?
think
Most
it's
lost, kidnapped folks are found by bounty hunters and such
is it an
like.
elite? I think it's an
Yeah.
elite horse.
I'll pay.
I
Handsomely.
bought it. I wanted a horse that I could do all things
Wonderful.
with.
Yeah, Allison
Like it
is
rides
the
really
sweetest
fast
girl.
and it's got some good
Quite a
health.
bit younger than me, you'll see.
Um,
But
But I've
better
always
that
wanted to
way
be
for
able to
wives.
buy a
I
race
found.
horse simply
But
for
they took her.
races.
The outlaws.
But Artex
I
has
believe.
always done me
Up-
really,
up-
really well in races.
to Twin
Even if
Rocks.
even if I
Thank
don't
you.
win, I always
Thank
really
you.
come quite close. So
Thank you.
I'm always like, nah, fuck it. I don't need another horse. I'll just make the money. Do you think Sid Vicious really killed Nancy? I want to say yes, but then again, if he did, why did Vince McMahon hire him for the WWE? Oh, come on, Flash, that was funny. That was a funny joke. I'm sure somebody at least got it. Ah, there, the Sex Pistols. That's a band. That's a band and a half, isn't it? I mean, they were majorly famous for that punk scene, but then made even more famous by the controversy that they did. The controversy that they had with people. You know, I like them, but I do not rate them highly as a band. I think they didn't have enough time to really put themselves out there to become a successful band, and so by just causing problems at a time in the UK in which, oh fuck, come on, turn around, go this way. Oh, shot him in the head. Yeah, they were just at a time where controversy reigned, you know, in the UK, and that I mean, I want to say. I don't want to offend anybody who were like, oh man, I'm a massive Sex Pistols fan, but obviously you got to remember, I didn't grow up that time. I was like 20 years too late for those people. But still, what's the lead singer called of the Sex Pistols? Oh, can't remember what his name. The guy who does the crumpet adverts. I like him. He's good.
He sent you, didn't he? He sent you. Well,
Don't
I'm
fall
not
off
coming.
the window ledge.
I can't go back to him.
No,
We're in love.
because you'll hurt yourself.
Leave us be. Look, I'll give you all we have. It ain't much. But
They always say
something.
to you, not
Still
never
sustain
work
from
with
them.
animals
Come on,
or
please.
children.
I'm not going back.
Technically,
swore.
you're both, aren't
You
you?
swore I wouldn't have to go back.
They'll have to kill me to get to
No,
you.
I'm not letting you out. Okay, we've had
Come
the
on, folks.
discussion. It's over.
Have a heart,
Okay.
please.
God, now you're just being harsh. Yeah, Johnny Rotten. I like him. He's really quite. I mean, it's very strange that he can be quite articulate.
I think they're
You
gonna help
know?
us.
Thank you.
For
Thank
somebody
you.
surrounded by
Wagons
such
outside. Money
punk
there too.
You'll have sent
controversy
men to watch you people.
and
They'll know
you
you're
know,
trying to help us.
Then we best be
unable
quick.
to kind of get away from that, he is quite a smart man. I'm gonna lose some of these bodies. Hate leaving money just lying around. I am an anarchist. Great song. Yeah. Like I said, my wife is a big fan of all the 80s stuff. Loved the Smiths. She absolutely adores the Smiths. I mean, I didn't at first. I didn't honestly understand the big draw of them. I mean, I still don't really consider Morrissey a great singer, I suppose. But recently, I've honestly come to the terms with that singers, especially lead singers of bands, they're more than singers. They're poets, modern day poets. So when listening to something like the Smiths and listening to the lyrics that Morrissey puts across to you, you know, it also takes me back to rap music, how a rapper will tell a tale to you which just happens to rhyme, you know? You know, and it's, yeah, like I said, it's like a new age poet standing there like a bard, singing their little songs and just telling you their tales. It's really quite amazing. And so for me, as I've gotten older now, I'm into like all kinds of music. You know, I'll listen to, like, Gary's gonna hate me saying this, but when you get that motherfucker constantly playing fucking Mike Oldfield Tubular Bells to you, you know, you really need to have some open mind on music. Like, he loves his Mike Oldfield and his fucking, what was the other one? Oh, it's the train. Gotta get past the train. Children of Bodom. You know, he was massively into Children of Bodom, so I had to fucking really listen to that shit. Bang, 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 bang. Got that. What about metal? Like I said, I love metal. I love all kinds of music. Some of the stuff I'm not big into. Like a lot of my friends are really big into Ghost. You know, they absolutely love Ghost, and I've tried listening to them, and I'm like, nah, I'm not into them. I just not into them. I don't know if Slipknot works out as metal. I like Slipknot. Megadeth. My friend Tom got me into Megadeth, and they are fucking great. I thought Metallica were good, but then I heard Megadeth, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go with Megadeth. But I'd still like Metallica as well. I've tried to listen to baby metal. Oh, thanks. There's Nate is another one who can't do Ghost. I've heard some Lamb of God. Like my mate Andy, he's big into all of that shit. He loves all that shit. Like the big heavy metal bands. But it's like my mate Dave. You know, Dave from the show. He's a big fan of. He's a big fan of baby metal. Now, I've got nothing majorly personal, and I've got nothing personal against baby metal themselves. I'm sure they're really, really good singers and musicians and all that. I like the idea of it. You know, I like the get up and all that kind of stuff. The pageantry, that's all great. Whoa. Two things though. One, it's repetitive as fuck.
How many more of them we gotta kill?
Like I've tried to listen to it and I'm like, are they actually going to sing something different?
You'll keep saying you kidnapped me until
and that's the song. You know, like they'll sing half the song and then they'll just repeat the first half of the song again, and I'm like, oh, I can't get into this.
Mexico.
And then
here,
it also reminds me of like a
thank you,
like a manga anime,
a decent human being.
JRPG quick time event.
Got hit by a train.
Like I feel like sometimes when that music is playing, like I should be tapping a button on a joypad, because it feels like a song. It feels like music that will go along with a computer game, especially a JRPG. But that's just me. I can't get into it. So, what's your opinion on the newer side of metal, like the core genres? Like I said, my opinion probably doesn't matter for much because I'm not a massive music fan. I just know what I like, and so with new bands that come in, as they always have over the generations, you've got to give them a chance. They'll start off small, make a few songs, make a few hits, work their way up big, and then I had a full party. It was a story mission, and then hopefully they do well. You know, to be able to stay established, because it's very hard for bands nowadays to stay established for as long as, I don't know, the Rolling Stones. I love the Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones are amazing. You know, or Fleetwood Mac, or any of these other bands from like the 60s, 70s, and 80s, who obviously have who've run out of money and need to go touring again. But at the same time, you know, you've got to give a chance to these new people, because there's a new generation new generation of people liking those albums. So I like to look at it, liking those bands. Sorry, I like to look at it as this: is that if you're listening to a song that's new that you don't like, but you see all the teeny boppers or the youngsters, people younger than you, obviously getting into the band, don't hate on them for it because you were that person at one point. You know, somebody told you once back in the day that Deftones or Slipknot or Lamb of God or Metallica or Megadeth or Wu-Tang Clan or all the others, they were shit and that they weren't very, very good musicians. You know, you got told that at some point, probably. We all got told that at some point. And you just gotta go, hey, you know, you like what you like, you do what you do, you go with what you want. If you want to go, you know, then enjoy it. If not, well, what are you gonna do? Right, okay, because we've only got like 10 minutes left. So we are gonna swing really, really quickly to Armadillo. We're gonna fast travel to Valentine. We're gonna head to the salmon spot. We're gonna see if that guy's there. We're gonna see if we can get Brimsley his helping somebody challenge. I can't get down this fucking edge. And while we're doing that, we're gonna see if there's a free roam challenge that might quickly pop up. It'll probably pop up at 12 o'clock. Like just as I'm about to come off, it'll pop up and I'll be like, thanks for that. That's the problem with the new scene of Metal Kids. They always shit on each other and I've never seen the point. People always shit on each other. People always shit on each other. Sometimes it's to make themselves feel better. Sometimes it's just because somebody has made them feel shit and they think it's what you're supposed to do. Me, I'm waiting for Dylan to tell me, like, Dad, I like this music. At the moment, he just listens to parody songs. You know, like I'll go into his room and he's listening to a song. He'll be listening to a song about Minecraft, you know, or Fortnite, you know. That's it. And I kind of blame myself for that because he gets that from me. Like I was not big into music at that age. But hopefully I get to teach him. He actually saying that though. It's not that he doesn't like music. It's just that he doesn't fully grasp it yet. But he does like he will love. Like he said to me 2 days ago actually. He said, "Oh Dad, do you know what happened? I was listening to the radio in the car with Mum. Do you know what came on?" I said, "What's that?" He went, "The Chain." You know, and for a 9-year-old to say to me, "The Chain," you know, like, Dad, that was Fleetwood Mac, and you know I like that song, and you know you like that song, and we both like that song. It was like, that was a nice little special moment. And I'm just waiting for him to get a little bit older so I can start getting him to listen to some Dre and Wu-Tang Clan and some Tupac. Once he hears Tupac, that'll be it. I'll lose my son forever. Nate, you sticking around for a new batch of challenges? The challenges come up every 24 hours, so I've got another 19 hours and 7 minutes until the next bunch of challenges come. But as it's Wednesday, Brinsley, I'm in Valentine. So I'm gonna head up to this salmon spot. I'm gonna put the marker there for you to see it. It's up by what? Oh, actually, you just spawned in, so I'll wait for you to jump on board. All aboard! Whoop whoop! As it's Wednesday, obviously I did say this at the start on Monday with that episode, is that tomorrow is filming day, Thursday morning, so I've got to go do tomorrow's film review with Gary. In the evening time, I hope to get on in the evening to stream, but it may be a bit difficult for me, so I will be playing to get the challenges to keep the streak going, but I may not be streaming. Friday morning is going to be a little bit more difficult. What was I doing Friday? Oh yes, Friday morning. I almost forgot. Friday morning I have to go to Dylan's Sports Day event, which is at 9:15. So there's a high chance I'm probably not going to get on Friday morning to be able to do that. I hope to get on Friday evening for a little bit of streaming, but the wife is away for the weekend, so I may just come. Oh, ambush! We're going to get ambushed, Prince. Fucker. Yeah. Turns around. So hopefully I can get on. If not, I will, like I said, I will keep the streak going as always. Bang, motherfucker. And then I will definitely be back on Monday morning. So a lot of you are probably being like, what? And I'll be like, yeah, well, it's life. Life is there kicking my ass, getting me to do stuff. If I could, you know me, I'm not lying, if I could, I would just stay at home all day and play Red Dead Redemption online for you all. But I can't. Because if I did, I'd get my nuts cut off. Okay. Oh shit, no, there's two guys over here as well. They're up on the ledge. Oh, back guy, backflips. 25 enemy ambushes fended off. Nice, thank you, game. Just got another award for that. Can't wait to have a kid so I can poison their minds with my music. Good plan, Ruffles, but take into account. Imagine what you were like when you were a kid and your parents tried to get you to listen to music, and if you liked it or not, because your kid will be along the lines of that. You know, they will either tell you, Dad, this is shit, I don't want to listen to it, or they'll be right into it and you'll make a mini version of yourself. I mean, what was I listening to a couple days ago? I got no problem saying this because I like being honest. I got teary-eyed a couple of days ago. When was it? It was Friday. Last Friday, actually. I got teary-eyed when I got home from work. Because I came in, kicked off my shoes. Dylan was in the front room playing Mario Maker. The wife was upstairs watching TV. And I sat down with my beer. And Dylan's like, "You alright, Dad?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's showing me these challenges. He's showing me what he's doing on Mario Maker. And I put A Simple Man by Leonard Skinner on my phone. I just put the song on and just let it play while I was eating my tea, watching TV. And oh my God, sitting there in the front room, looking at my son, playing the Xbox, while I've got a cold beer in my hand, my wife is upstairs happy, and you've got Leonard Skinner fucking playing Simple Man. Like, the words were really resonating with me, you know, and I was just like, man, this song's good. And I started, you know, I was listening to all the way through, you know, and when he starts screaming, "Be a simple man," at the top of his voice, you know, I kind of wanted to say it to Dylan, like, Dylan, try to be a simple man, try to not live your life too fast, try not to be too harsh to people, try to do good things, try to, you know, but I couldn't get the words out because I'm like, he has to do it himself. Like, we all have to do it. I'll be there to help him, but, you know, he has to do it. And when the song finished, I kind of had to get up and walk out the room and kind of, you know, wipe some grit from my eye because, you know, I had something in my eye. It was something in my eye. It was upset. Right, okay. Get down there. No. Right. Oh wait, that's the salmon spot. So actually, he should be further down here. Let's have a look. Ah, crapper! Big stinking corn crap. This is the spot. This is the spot that I keep finding him in. So if you get a chance, Brins, you know, try to mark this spot as well as a free roam, as a thing, to see if you can get your rescue somebody. It's this guy. There's this guy here, and then there's somebody else, obviously, in the cave, the woman. So what we're gonna do? I mean, we've got last 2 minutes, so I'm gonna ride back to Valentine for a beer, because that's what I'm gonna start doing from now on. I'm trying to sign off with a beer. Thank you all for joining us this morning. It's been most fun conversing with you all about music and films and games, and just all the different stuff we talk about. Like I said, I'm really sorry about all of the technical issues this morning. I have no idea what I said. Probably it was bandwidth. You jumping on, Brizzy? No, he's racing. Actually, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I apologise for all the technical issues. I also apologise for not being on the the next couple of days. I'm literally going to try to do my best. But on top of that, the main thing is to keep the streak going. Got to keep that streak going, even if it's just one challenge a day. Go! Go, Princely, let's go! Even if it's just one challenge a day, got to keep those challenges going. Come on, Artex. Yeah, push ahead. Push ahead. You know, and it's always fun hanging with you all, chatting about movies, chatting about music, chatting about life, chatting about all the different theories and shit that we come up with, about all the crazy stuff that we do. You know, whatever makes your morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you're doing right now, easiest to get through. Brilliant. I kind of pat myself on the back for helping you through, so you don't have any blood on your hands at the end of the day. You know, because that's the main thing. You don't want no blood. I'm going to slow down and let Brinsley win it so that he gets the experience. Because you sneaky bucker. I'm stealing it now. You tried to lasso me off, motherfucker. Oh, you ain't getting this race. I was going to let you have the race and everything. No, you ain't. You ain't getting this race. Oh, he's going to come in. He's going to come in. He's going to let Brinsley win it because he's a nice guy. Yeah. I'll let you win now. Alright, come on, Brins. Let's get a beer before we finish off. What the hell? Okay. You see that as well, Brins, right? Why is there a campfire in the middle of the town?
What's up?
Run! Run away! 2 beers, please, for some 2 weary travelers who are looking for a tide on the town.
What can I get you? Here.
I'll wait for Brinsley to get his beer, and then we can cheers. Barman doesn't like you. We don't serve your kind here. Okay, Brinsley, ready? 3, 2, 1, cheers! Yeah, yummy. Okay, everybody. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.